What is up, guys? It's your boy Hypnotize here, or as other people would say, Hypnotizzy, whatever you prefer. It's a video basically I'm bringing you. I am 10th Prestige 55 here on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is basically a video explaining my class setups and my kill streaks, just little basic stuff like that, since I can't show you guys leaderboards just yet, since of course everyone knows that leaderboards still say coming soon, and the game has been released for almost 2 months now, or about 2 months. So let's get right into the video and let's go to create a class. First thing I'm going to talk about here is my rig. My preferred rig, as you can see here, is the FTL. The payload that I use is phase shift, and the trait that I use is perception. So I know a lot of you guys out there use the Merc payload with the man-at-arms with reactive armor. Me personally, that doesn't really fit my gameplay, my game style. So what I use is phase shift, which basically I like to call it a reactive armor 2.0. So what it does is it takes you into a different dimension, is what they call it. And you get behind the enemies. You can't see the enemy. You can't see your anybody really. And basically, it puts you, if you know how to use it right, it'll put you right behind the enemy lines, and it'll set you up for a nice little double, triple, maybe even quad kill. Also, what perception does is it allows you to basically, your HUD starts pulsing yellow. So it pulses yellow when an enemy that's out of your view is targeting you. So it's really great for turning on people and knowing when you're being targeted when you can't really see them. So getting along to loadout number 1, I use the flatline NV4. Everyone knows the NV4 is overall just powerful. So I have the flatline variant. It is the epic. What it does is precision, infinite damage range, and focus, reduced idle sway. So going along the lines of that, I use the elo sight with a blue dot, extended mags, suppressor, and FMJs. Honestly, you can really only you really only need the suppressor with extended mags. I throw on the FMJs just in case I need to wall bang some people, or I can even throw on hollow point sometimes, depending on the map, things like that, you know. I personally feel like the NV4 doesn't really need the quick draw. So that's why my personal preference, I don't have quick draw on there. And I still do very well with it. I don't use any secondaries, and I don't use any lethals, even though I do play Domination, but that's why I use the Dome Shield. The Dome Shield is the lifesaver on Domination. Also, my perks, I use Ghost, Scavenger, and Dead Silence. Going to loadout number 2, I have the NV4 Fallout, which everyone knows the Fallout is one of the most OP weapons in the game. What it does, everyone knows what it does. It gives you the De-atomizer strike. Everyone knows the De-atomizer strike is the Infinite Warfare version of a nuke. With that, it comes paired with the stability, so it reduces your recoil. So yet again, we have the elo sight, extended mag, suppressor, and on this one I like to use a rifle barrel just because to get that little extra range on there, just in case I need to get a long range kill for that de-atomizer. I can get it a little bit easier with a rifle barrel. Yet again, no secondary, no lethal, dome shield, ghost, scavenger, and dead silence. Going on to number 3, I use the r.a.w benediction. The r.a.w is typically a 3-hit kill. It is one of the most OP weapons in the game alongside the NV4, in my personal opinion. What I use on this one is the elo sight also, but on this one I use the U-dot. Me personally, I love the U-dot. It is definitely a game changer. I don't know, I just really like that. Suppressor and quick draw. Also, no secondary, no lethals, dome shields, ghost, and on this one I like to throw in a little bit of hardline, since I typically go on streaks with the r.a.w, and it's a lot easier to get my advanced UAVs with hardline. Not really a necessity, but I just like to have it there since I don't have a third attachment. So hardline, scavenger, and dead silence. Once to that, I have the R3KT, or as most people call it, the Wrecked. This is the epic version of it. It is a fully automatic when you do get this epic version. Also comes with increased ammo. So with that, you get I don't really remember how many bullets, but you get a little bit more, so it's almost like having extended mags on an energy weapon. With this, I use the elo sight, quick draw, and suppressor. So I like to think of the rect as a miniature raw. If you want to push up a lot more and just kind of rush your opponent onto flags, I like to use the rect. Like I said, it is a 3-shot kill, just like the raw benediction or just the raw in general. No secondaries, no lethals. Tactical, perk number 1, ghost, and then yet again, just like the raw, hardline, scavenger, and dead silence. Going on to loadout number 5, I like to use the igloo buster. It was the new K-bar that got released on the 12 days of gifts on Christmas. The igloo buster does come with the nuke variant, and it also comes with increased ammo. So with this, I like to use the elo, suppressor, extended mags, and quick draw. No secondary, no lethals, and yet again, the same 4 things: dome shield, ghost, scavenger, and dead silence. Going on to the Mauler Mammoth on loadout number 6. This Mauler Mammoth is just like the Gorgon from Black Ops 3. It does double damage, and it has a slower fire rate. The Mammoth is the epic version of the Mauler. So the Mauler is technically a fully automatic, but with this one, it's about a single shot, but it's automatic, so you can hold down the trigger, and it'll just shoot out single bullets. This one I like to use the elo sight with the UDOT, quick draw, extended mags, and rifle barrel just to get a little bit of range. No secondaries, and same thing, no lethal. Same for dome shield, ghost, scavenger, dead silence. Going on to loadout number 7, I like to use the Volk Aftermath. With this one, I do not use an optic. And with the Volk Aftermath, what you get is killing an enemy player grants you a larger bonus to your payload meter and increased ammo. So with this, I put on quick draw, foregrip, and suppressor. Since I don't have an optic, I do have an extra class. And with this one, I do use a cluster nade, then dome shield, and then the same 3: ghost, scavenger, and dead silence. Going out to loadout number 8, I like to use the OSA. This is a fully automatic rifle. It is very OP in close range battles. It acts just like an SMG, but it has the range of a assault rifle. So with this one, I like to use the elo sight, foregrip, extended mags, and suppressor. I don't really use quick draw on my assault rifles. I think the time to zoom in is already good enough, to where if you get accustomed to it, you can still beat your opponent to the punch. Secondary weapons, none. Lethal, none. And then tactical, dome shield, of course. And then ghost, scavenger, and dead silence. Going on to number 9, I like to use the R3K Wasteland. This is the nuke variant for the R3K. Also has increased ammo. With this one, I use the elo, quick draw, particle amp just to get a little bit of range, and suppressor. So no secondary, no lethal. Same for tactical, dome shield, ghost, scavenger, and dead silence. Going on to my last class setup. This is basically my score streak killer. So I have the NV4 Prosperity. It has the Gambler attachment on it with a 3-player kill streak, earns you a random perk. Also increased ammo. This one I use the elo sight, suppressor, and quick draw only because I need that extra slot for the Spartan SA3, which is the only smart lock launcher that they have in this game. All the other ones are like grenade launchers or just an energy launcher. So with this one, since I do have like extra slots available, I do use a lethal, which is my sea grenade, tactical, dome shield, and then instead of using ghost, I use blind eye, of course, to try to take out those score streaks without being shot at. And then I use scavenger and dead silence. And then score streaks, UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV, or warden, or shock sentry, depending on if I'm running with a team or not. So basically, that's my class setup. I am 10 Prestige 55. Like I said, I've been playing the game quite a while now. So, like I said, this isn't the only great classes to make. some people like different things. So if you guys use something completely different that works for you guys, please let me know. It'll be much appreciated. I always take friendly advice or criticism or anything like that. Please let me know what you guys use compared to what I use. If I can run something different that might help me better, I'm all for it. I'm trying them out. I'll like to show you guys where I rank in the leaderboards or anything like that. But as you guys know, leaderboards aren't available just yet. Don't really go for challenges that much, so. But hopefully when leaderboards and combat records, if eventually they do come out, hopefully I'm able to bring you guys a video on that. So as of now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment. Like I say, leave me your feedback on what you think I should improve on my classes. Please let me know. I'm always open for advice. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.